Alright, station, you had enough? Oh, yep, you're at flux. Alright. Charge! See, guys, it's totally okay. Totally okay. We still have, I don't know, 2/3 of our hull left. Wasn't a dang thing to be worried about. Greetings and salutations to all you folks out there. We are going to be continuing with becoming the Hegemony today. Now, since the last time around, I've done a little bit of production. We're at a little bit better spot than we were before. Let me go over here and show you where we're at. I have built successfully 2 different legions. Now, unfortunately, this is a lost blueprint. The Hegemony no longer has access to the 14th battle group version of the Legion, but we can make do with the lesser of these things. These are going to be running 2 broadsword Mark IIs, 2 torpedo crafts. I've never actually run torpedo craft, so we're just going to kind of see how those do. And then we have mass pylum spam with 2 Mark IX autocannons. That should be plenty of DACA to go at the enemy with. This is actually going to put us, I think, at a level of combat capability that should allow us to take on most stations. It's a little bit sketchy, I'm not going to lie, but maybe we can wing it. We got to do something after all for the glory and expansion of the Hegemony. Unfortunately, the second, we're starting to accumulate some rather large amounts of degradation on some of our fleet. I don't particularly want to sacrifice any money though to recover these, so we're just going to keep winging it with what we got because I need. I can actually get to the right screen here to do some upgrades. We need to upgrade this to orbital works because we're going to need more industrial production capacity later on. And I am also going to add a way station because that is going to increase the accessibility, cause our colony to grow faster. There's several benefits that come from that. Another thing I was going to look at, right, this requires an industry, which is super unfortunate. I really wish it did not. Do I need food? Is it acceptable to let the citizenry of the Hegemony starve for the greater good? Possibly once we have more than just a couple of planets, but I think that I'm going to leave that one alone for the time being. That leaves us with $400,000, which honestly is not that much money once you're fielding a fleet like this, so I'm just going to not do anything with that. I'm gonna hold on to it. Let's go try to take this. Take control of the relay. Yes! Because I do not want any filthy pirate scum owning anything in my systems. We got an independent station. We got our stuff going on. That, not looking like a super great world. I think we're just gonna have to kind of, I don't know, hang in until we can capture some other colonies, because I don't think there's really anything else this system has to offer. It is a shame that we've been reduced so low, but my goodness, it's going to take some time to just get back into the swing of things and one day, maybe, climb back on top of that golden throne. I might be able to take over Citadel Arcadia here. Why don't we kick off today in the best of possible ways and just go for a good old campaign of invasions and destruction? Because the best part of waking up is blood for the blood gods. Oh wait, no, that's heresy. Apologies. I guess I am the Emperor after all. I can decide what these things are, so probably doesn't matter that much. Alright, let's see what the Hegemony's got for us here. Actually? Oh yeah, this is going to be really good for us. We will be able to start up fuel production with our synchrotron, which is going to make us just piles and piles of money. I am a huge fan of this. Alright, and it's only a colony size 4 with only a basic orbital station, so what could possibly go wrong here? Yes, I realize that there are a lot of things that could go wrong here. Just bear with me. We're just going to pretend that I'm not Brink and I'm not the one piloting these ships. Nervous laughter. All right, let me jump in here and engage. We do have an overdriven destroyer and a monitor, but I don't think we have anything to be too particularly worried about. Let's go ahead and drag in most of our combat force. When you're versus an orbital station, it's actually a good idea to bring a lot of your extra ships in, even if it does seem like overkill, because stations have a large flux reservoir. It can be a bit overwhelming if you don't have enough ships to spread the damage. So even though I'm a bit sketched out by sending in a 3 degraded Condor, it's probably wise to spread everything out over this many ships. All right, let's get down to business. Alright, station, you had enough? Oh, yep, you're at flux. Alright. Charge! See, guys, it's totally okay. Totally okay. We still have, I don't know, 2/3 of our hull left. Wasn't a dang thing to be worried about. I may have overstepped here. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, remember what I said about pretending that Brink is not the one piloting? Well, my engines are out. Oof. Okay, there we go. That's right. Run. Get out of here. Look at all the pylons. Like, the amount of missiles that pylons generate is just hilarious. Okay. Well, our relationship with the Hegemony has been reduced by 3. My goodness, if only we could win the approval of these imposters. It's all I ever wanted in life. Yuck. Okay. That's reasonable selection of weapons. It's a low-grade orbital station. What can you expect? There's no heavy industry here, so we can't steal anything useful. Let's just go ahead and try to invade straight up. Bow before my might. Why am I raiding a colony? Like, I should be trying to win them over to my side so that they will be loyal citizens of the Hegemony, since they're no longer citizens of the Hegemony. But I'm just, like, stealing a bunch of stuff from them. Ah, morals. Who needs them? Let's take it all. Okay, and we get a free repair. Nice! Well, I mean, I still have to pay the supplies, but, you know, I don't have to go to another station somewhere and try to figure out all of the nonsense involved with that. Let's take a shuttle down. Nobody's at the bar. Okay. Do we have... I need to start paying attention to administrators, because we're going to need some administrators for all the planets that we're going to have. Need strong leadership. Speaking of strong leadership, let's get some fundages flowing through this place. Orbital stations disrupted. We need to upgrade to a megaport. Yes. The military base, though, is not disrupted, which is really important because I'm not hanging around to guard this system. They're going to need their own, and that military base will dang sure do it. Okay. Yes, come at me. That's right. Run scared. You know you hadn't got what it takes to take on the Emperor! You're trying it, you just don't know that your false empire is failing even as we speak. I'm gonna go ahead and salvage here. I was trying to decide if I wanted to, but yeah, we might as well. We're gonna end up burning through some supplies here because combat, it is expensive, yo. Let's see if the independents have anything good to sell. They don't particularly. We do have a black market. I very heavily disapprove, but I'm going to be tolerant for the time being. Speaking of supplies, I think I'm actually going to pick this up. We're going to sell off the food, though, because I don't really need that. And the metals. And a lot of equipment. One might say that my package of equipment is quite large. Alright. I do not approve of you selling arms, but I shall not partake. Oh dear. Oh dear. Those funds, they are rapidly evaporating. Okay, I'm gonna pretend that I didn't do that, and we're just gonna take the Marines and leave the rest of that. Make sure we confiscate these drugs quite thoroughly. Don't want these falling into the wrong hands. Do we need broadswords? Nah, we don't. Piranha's also kind of sketched about. Torpedo craft, though, I'm gonna hang on to that. We may need those to re-equip some of our aircraft carriers later on. What else is in this system that's useful? That planet has organics and volatiles. That is a strong possibility. Oh, nope, that's the independent planet. Well, dang. We might have to introduce the locals to our Grand Emperor later, but right now we gotta leave that alone. Yeah, there's 2 independent colonies in here. Also extensive ruins. I wonder if they're mining AIs. We may have to investigate that later. Usually the independents are pretty good about that kind of thing, but you never know. This planet is super duper metal rich. That's useless. And that's useless. So we're gonna have to remember that this one is here, because one mining operation here is going to get an absolute boatload of ores and a little bit of volatiles, like enough that it's a bonus for already having so much metal content. I do not need 3 colonies to manage, though, because poor little old me, I am just a fledgling emperor. So I don't actually have the ability to manage that many colonies yet. Okay. It sucks starting over. You leave in your prime, the peak of your emperorship, and then come back and you've just wasted away to nothing. 'Tis unfortunate. Alright, let's make it back out to the gate and then decide where we're headed next. I don't really have the economic underpinnings and manufacturing backbone to start enforcing the proper rule of law that the Hegemony should quite yet. There is another fake Hegemony world over there, but it is in a Tritachyon system. I don't think I can stand to be in the vicinity of that just repugnant organization and their AI helpers while at my current strength levels. So we're going to work on a different project here. I think that what we're going to do is we are going to try to find some pirates to raid. Now, it's all fun and games until somebody catches you with your hand in the goodie bag. Alright. Jump in. We need to go to our planet and see if anyone has sighted some pirates recently. We might be able to get some usable ships once we clean the filth off, of course. Well, someone that wants us to transport goods. Recent pirate activity has been making things difficult. Well, fine citizen, you're out of luck because I was really in a pirate killing mood today. Well, what are the odds? What are the odds that we hit a pirate fleet? You know what? I'm going to agree to it. This is absolutely a pittance in the grand scheme of things, but Money is money, and the chance to kill some pirates, well, that is quite the good thing. So we're gonna need to deliver 1,160 units to Hades. Oh my goodness! We're literally delivering to a pirate world! This is the perfect cover! Alright. We are gonna sneak up in here with a legitimate delivery and then blast these suckers from orbit. Okay, so we're going to show on map. There we go. And get on in there. They're never gonna know what hit them. Oh, here we go, a killing again, killing again, killing again. Here we go, a killing again, the pirates in the morning. Ugh. Persian scum. Okay, we have arrived. There's a mercantile convoy over there. Potentially some other things going on. What are you? You are... didn't look like pirate markings. We might be in the clear. I'm gonna do like a good smuggler and we're gonna go extremely undercover here. Oh, look at that. A Hegemony patrol. Well, we've delivered the goods. Are there no defenders? Oh my! Pirates? It sure would be a shame if someone were to, oh, I don't know, pirate your goods. Wow, your junk is crap. It's almost like you can't afford anything. Man, even the fake hegemony is doing their job. Look at that. Good old boys just wiping the station. Well, at least what used to be a station, because, well... the sweet smell of rocket fuel burning up through the atmosphere. Absolutely lovely. Okay, so, relationship with the pirates reduced. Gee, I wonder why. Also reduced with quite a few other people. That's fine. Alright. So, we now have an empty orbital station at our disposal. Isn't it grand? Pirates just give you the most useful things when you step over their corpses. Okay. Well, I'm just gonna leave this alone because I don't think that there's anything useful that can be derived from a wrecked station such as that. Do I? Do I want to interfere? Nah, I'll let them fight it out. If they die, they die. Let's go. Okay, where do we want to head off to next? We're gonna need a little bit of fuel before too long, because those orbital bombardments, they're a little expensive, yo. There's that Imperium scum over there. I'm gonna ignore that for the time being, because I have bigger things on my mind. Oh my, there are Imperium planets all over the place, apparently. Okay. There's a size 5 Hegemony planet, but it is next to a Persian League planet, not just any one. It's next to a level 7, which is, that seems like a death wish to go up against in my currently crippled state. So let me find some easier prey. There are more pirates over there. We could do something with that. Or, now, hear me out. Or we could take out our wrath on some Luds. That's a level 7 planet, though. Let's keep our ambitions a little bit in check so that we don't self-destruct immediately upon launch. I think that this system should be our next target. We can take Tigress City, that's a level 4. We can probably take the level 5 military world. The 7 is going to be, depending on the station that they have there, that might be a little bit more difficult, but we can at least give it the old college try. For the time being, though, I'm going to head home so I can resupply. Oh, did you see that? Did you see that? There's pirates! Yes! Oh, my dreams have come true. Let's check this Phaeton tanker first. Ah, no good stuff. Come here. Yes! Well, we can just wipe them. It's fine. I'm sorry. Pirate Armada? Pirate Armada what? There is no way that 5 ships, with the largest being a destroyer, even qualifies as an armada. Look, I will squash you like a little bug. Do I even want to consider? Nah, we don't need any of that crap in our fleet. Take the trash out on the way out. I think I smelled pirates over this direction as well. Let's see. Oh! Oh! Which one of these is the pirates? Ah, you're good. Alright, my duty here is done. Oh my goodness. Why? Why are the pirates still taking my nav buoy? Yeah. Eat it. Uh-oh. Oh no. Oh no, you did not. Where are you, you stupid sons of guns? That's right. Get in here. Oh, well. No, just like pirates. They're gonna turn tail and run. It's fine. We will just grind them to powder regardless. Okay. Less pirates to deal with. Can't believe they raided my colony. I am gonna have to speak to the commanding officer back there because we should have had more patrols than that. Alright, well, we're back in ownership of all of our things anyway, so at least we might be able to rest easy. So let's go ahead and sort all of our goods and get all of this stuff put away. We, of course, want to pack away the drugs where they cannot be taken by anyone. And then we want to put all of our weapons into storage because we are going to want to use these later. And yes, I'm not using the fast insert mod right now because I'm trying to kind of take a little bit of inventory on what we've got going on here. Now, there's a couple of tweaks I need to make to the ships because you never get it all right the first time. We are going to run a little bit of an adjustment on this dude right here. Oh, that was the wrong button. Primarily the weapons groupings. The weapons groupings are trash, but before I do that, we need to actually fix what's on here. I keep overloading flux. Normally, there's a major problem with hegemonies flying in, or not hegemonies. As if this ship were the embodiment of the hegemony. Nope, that's my lovely face. I need to avoid the problem that commonly befalls people of running in undergunned with an onslaught, because it's pretty easy to do. It has more flux than you think it does, and it uses it quite well, especially once the thermal pulse cannons run dry on their stored charges. However, I just realized that I did not actually put expanded, oh my goodness, I didn't put expanded magazines on here. So there's that done. So now we actually have more thermal pulse shots to fire. I also put a large flat cannon on the front. This should definitely be a small flat cannon if I have one. And I don't. So apparently my my decision to put a large flat cannon on there may not have been as bad as I thought it was. Okay, so large flat cannon on the front. We just need to tone down the side guns. The heavy maulers, I think, are a good investment. We just need to... Oh my goodness, we have 8 Mjolnir cannons now. I forgot. Oh, I want to mount these so bad. Oh, but I can't. They're too expensive. I'm going to do Devastator cannons. They have like, I don't know, 30% less flux usage, something like that. And allow me to put another point in there. So we have 1 more flux capacitor and slightly lower overall usage. Yeah, I think that'll work out pretty well. I could actually get rid of these as well. Probably just put like 1 flat cannon on the back. Or perhaps, now, here's a different kind of idea. What if I just dropped multiple Vulcan cannons in here instead? Also, how does the heavy machine gun compare? That is going to be 152 versus 120. You know, heavy machine gun it is. We're going to do that. Because that gives me 4 more to put into flux capacitance. And these produce less. So I think with this little bit of tuning, we'll be good to go. The other thing that I need to look at is... No, I don't think I need to look at anything else. I think we're good on the rest. These are kind of meh. The other thing that I need to look at is shifting these over to Mjolnirs. Oh, those are very expensive. Oh, and flux heavy. Oof. Do I need to? Do I want to? Mjolnir cannons are just so good. 400 damage, 533 damage per second. And it's all-encompassing energy damage instead of being the Mark 9 autocannon, which is less damage by far, 348, and it's specifically shield damage. Although dropping shields quickly is important. I think I'm gonna leave him. I think I'm actually gonna leave him. All right, so that should lessen our burden of flux. The rest of this looks pretty good. Okay, so let me get over here to the crew and cargo and just make sure that I finalize everything. And then we're going to restock. Now, it is usually cheaper to do this from your stockpiles because you get straight deals. It depends on if you can find something on sale or not. But I am gonna go ahead and pick up some supplies. I wish I could get fuel. That would be very useful indeed. Okay, we are running quite low on funds, but I'm just gonna dip into our little friendly independent colony here. Oh, snap. Yes, okay. So we're not quite as low on funds anymore. We're going to jump in here and see what we got going on. I want some ship's goods. Sure. What do you have? You have a pile of frickin' junk. Why would you even put this in front of me? I bet the pirates even have better options. Yup, they definitely do. Too bad we're not giving them any money. Alright, well, I guess we'll just have to get our ships the good old-fashioned way. Salvage them from the wreckage post-battles. Let's see where we want to go next. I'm a little hesitant to actually conquer another planet, although... I think we could start taking this one. Especially if the independent planet has... Oh, I need to check this one as well. We need a freelance administrator. Badly. Very badly. A rebellion failed. Good. The hegemony always wins. I am going to want to open the comm directory, and there are no freelance administrators here. So, let's hope for better luck in the other system. Fortunately, there is a fix. There is, however, a fix. You're fired. Alright, that is absolutely lovely because we have another carrier pilot. You always want carrier pilots. Carrier pilots, when they get skilled up, they amplify everything so much. Pick up a little bit of impact mitigation, a little bit of missile specialization. We just... Uh-oh. Dang. Okay, there we go. Get a little helmsmanship. Alright, that is that. I also think I want to move... Yeah, we're going to move them to this ship, because that ship has a lot more firepower and benefits very much from getting up close and personal. So I think that having an aggro officer in that is going to do quite nicely. All right, which one of these hegemony planets is the one that I want to invade first? This is a military size 5. Probably don't want to do that one. That's an orbital station. That's an orbital station. Does that one even have an orbital station? It does not. So all we have to do is defeat the fleet. So it being a military world probably doesn't even mean very much. We also have the size 4 over there. So let's go and conquer this son of a diddly. Now, I'm actually a little bit curious. Can we contact... Oh, yes, we can. Mercenary officer, mercenary officer. I don't think... yeah, we're not going to do anything with that. Okay. I can take another planet, but this is going to cause a little bit of a stability debuff because I will own too many planets. That's difficult, but I think I can justify it. So we can invade. We can probably do it with a couple of cycles. We are going to take some losses. But this planet has built-in fuel production. Oh my goodness, I might not even need to build a fuel processing plant over on the other side. Oh, this is so good. Okay, consider military options. Invade, proceed. Oof, 152 Marines, 33 arms down. That's okay. We can throw more bodies at the problem. See? Totally worked. Totally worked with barely any lost lives. I'm just gonna count that as a distinct win. The only bad thing, you know? Well, I probably have enough. Yeah. I probably have enough to take over. It's fine. We did keep our heavy batteries and military base intact, so that is fan-freaking-tastic. Notice that we're at 2 stability, though. That is potentially going to cause an issue later, because we are under mismanagement. I don't know how on earth they think that the Emperor could possibly mismanage anything, but apparently we're managing the mismanaging. Oh, that income. Whew. That is looking so good. All right, colony threats. We need to take a look-see. 41 days. Right. It feels like longer than that because we've been sorting things. You know what I just realized? There is debris around this planet. Aww. Low-tech Archaeotech blueprint. We already have that one, but we can take it and the arms and ensure that no one else can have them. I think that I need to kill this fleet here. Because if I don't, they're just going to re-invade my planet. So, let's go. Woo! Why are you targeting me so hard, Imperium? Oh my goodness! Is there anything here that presents a challenge? I think we just autopilot this one. Let's go without our onslaught. To battle! So I am going to pursue because they have a ship that I very much want. I'm going to overcommit on pursuing forces because I absolutely need... Dadgummit. The 114th battle group. You just can't give it to me. Oh, that's fine. We're going to pick up this Dominator class because I need some more heavy firepower, and that, my friends, is definitely going to fit the bill. I'm still a little concerned about all these patrols, but eventually... Oh, hold on. Sometimes, if you search the wreckage... Dang it. Sometimes you'll get a chance to recover a ship that was just lost in the fight, but that time, apparently, the odds were not in my favor. Little does the Hegemony suspect that I'm coming to be a killing again. Actually, they probably suspect it highly. It's why their opinion of me is so very low. But, you know, we do what we can. This one is not worth. Yeah. This one's definitely not worth. So I'm just going to casually obliterate it. And I think that that'll be good. Of course, before you can obliterate via orbital bombardment, you must destroy the station. Fortunately, though, that should be a piece of cake. We won it, and we're going to saturate this thing with some good old bombardment. Oh, hi. Tigra City has been destroyed, exactly as I planned. Actually, if they'd had anything useful to take, I totally would have saved them, but, you know, when you're useless, you gotta be gotten rid of. I don't want to transfer anything to this station. It is now dead to me. Well, and dead to the world, to be fair, but who's counting? That is gonna wrap everything up for this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, feel free to drop a like and share it with someone. If you want to support the channel, catch the streams, or join the Discord, check out the links in the description. Thank you all for being at least partially insane, and I will see you in the next one.